Hi guys, welcome back to RVC Talk. So just want to talk about how we get options entry at right time so that we get a good returns. It's a very simple fund. The objective of this video is the right entry for an before buying an option, right? We do have a lot of FNO stocks, and if you look at any stock, it keep giving a lot of opportunities whether to buy CE or PE. So I want to take one simple example and then let's see how this really helps us based on MWD Magic indicator. Okay, so I don't have anything enabled here. The standard default options of 1111, all this is same. There is no change here. So I enable this and apply to this Mahindra and Mahindra. And we always talk on a day-to-day trading. So go ahead and buy when the price cross certain levels and all. We are talking about this, right? Now let's look at this one. So this, we know this December, this VWAP seems to be very important for us. So don't worry about this right side chart. This is an option. I want to show, kind of like sink into this and then explain. But I'm going to play only this part. Okay. So now, if you see, the price is actually going down. It's not an entry for us. We'll tell you exactly when we are going to get an entry. So we all know that when the low of the week is crossed, this definitely will push the price up, but this VWAP is going to play in a resistance. But if these two are crossed, we know that the price will test this one, and then if this is crossed, then it will go further upside. That's fundamentally we always see. We every day we discuss on this using this indicator. Okay, so yeah, many people still keep getting confused about the low of the week. This is not actual low of the week. This is not actual high of the week or low of the. So these are calculated values based on some mathematical calculation by indicator, right? Okay, now let's look at this. Okay, see, now it is trying to find it difficult to cross this because there is some resistance, and we see that the low of the week is crossed, but that's not an entry for us. So there is a pushback. Now we see the good push towards this side. Okay, so this is low of the week is crossed, and the last month VWAP is crossed, especially for the option. This is very important value. Once this is crossed, it's a good opportunity for us to buy an option, right? So here 3019 is crossed. Currently price is 3025, and the stop loss can be below the low of the week, which is around 3010, 3002. And the price of this option is also 1035. So I'm actually looking at 3021. So I'm actually so M&M Jan 3000 CE, right? So when the price is crossed this level, which is 3020, so we can actually consider based on back-to-back upside momentum, we can actually look at the price of this. Let me zoom out a little so that we will have a better idea. So 10, just remember this 1035, and this is somewhere here 1035. Right, this 1035, the option price is somewhere between 104 to 109. Let's say 109 on the higher side, right? So we can take an entry confidently. Okay, so I will show on a number of stocks when the same thing happened, and I'm not asking you to buy. I'm talking about, if I trade and this is the entry for me. Okay, so let's look at the next how it happens. Okay, the next one, a reversal, and then again a close above this is a good indication. So we got an entry at 110, right? Take it as a 110, right? Now you see this June, right? And high of the month, sorry, high of the day and high of the month, both are here. There may be some pullback here. Okay, so there is a good upside from 25 to 45, 20 points, and this is the candle is 1045. We are still at 1015. Okay, so this is the 1040, this is the 1045. The option price went up by another 15 rupees, right? Somewhere 112 rupees, 122 from 110. Now your stop loss should come up somewhere here at least, right? And now look at this good positive upside momentum, this taking up and option price also going up. Now you bring your stop loss to somewhere here, So option stop loss is also somewhere 120 and wait for this to ride, right? Now let's look at even if there is a retracement will be there. That's a default thing. 45 rupees up from here to here. There will be some retracement and before to go in any direction. Okay, see what direction? Because the price is above the high of the month, high of the day. These values based on the indicator. So you should be confidently you can wait with a stop loss somewhere below this. And let's see what happens here, right? So it may test, that's okay. And then it's bounced back. I'm continuing on this one because I'm not really worried about the option. We are looking at our stop loss is based on this, right? The price did not come below high of the month, high of the day. So it tested the next target, day high. The next target is 82. So you hold on to this one and see what happens, right? So it tested on a high of the week. There may be some resistance. If it cross, further upside. See, initially we set the stop loss of our option here, right? So we can actually bring it a little somewhere here above this one. Now it is crossing this one. If it cross, it will move further, or if it breaks, then it will hit that stop loss. The day is over, and what is the price of our option exactly? See, if you look at this is 325. We got an entry at 110. The 325 option is somewhere here, right? This is on a next day first candle, somewhere 140. So there is some 30 plus points up from the price what we bought. Now, because the momentum seems to be high, above the month high, and very close to the high of the week, if it break out, then we should be able to see some good upside momentum, right? The price opened above this. High of the week actually acting as a strong support to push the price upside, right? And you see what happens after this, right? It's one side going up and up, right? So option price from 110, if you see the time is 10:45. So 10:45 option price reached 210, 100 points up on the option. Okay, so I don't need to keep going up and I don't want to play all the story, right? It keep going up only or somewhere it consolidated 222. Okay, so let me close this one and play anything else, right? You can choose, yeah, I know it's in the video. I won't be able to ask you, choose something. Now you look at Maruti, for example. I'll show you randomly. Okay, you don't need to see the options here, Maruti. So I'll remove these options here. All I want to show the entry points in the current month series. Now, if you look at this is the month high, this is the month low. The green is week low, week high. When the price tests the month high, came down, came down. Exactly when this happened, we actually discussed in the group that guys, this is the time for us to look at an Maruti 10,800 CE or 11,000 CE. By the time we actually got an entry, it crossed 11,000. Okay, so 11,000 CE or a 10,800 CE above the month high, above the week high, and you see this upside momentum. Or you look at, for example, okay, so this is Jan, we all know second Jan market actually went up like anything. Forget about it. Okay, we will talk only about yesterday, right? Today is being in a 4th Jan, we will talk about yesterday, 33 Jan 2025. Look at some stocks like Wipro, okay, which is on the negative tone. Wipro yesterday opened here, it break the day level both immediately day level and Jan, the last week VWAP, and it's below last month VWAP. Back to back candles, and a good downside opportunity. And again, it break low of the week. Obviously, if you see, you are between the monthly high and monthly low, and which is a below low of the week. So you can expect further downside. Anything else? Okay, let me see from the scanner perspective. Okay, instead of me searching for so many things, I had a scanner which can actually help you to give some. Okay, Apollo Hospital. Apollo Hospital day. Okay, let me put it in this way. Last week VWAP, day first level is kind of like, when it break out, two levels, two back-to-back candles, you can consider a PE, and it tested the high of the month, which actually acted as a support. But once it break down a high of the month, you see further downside till high of the week. Level to level trading, okay? You don't need to keep buying everywhere and you don't need to worry about what happens. But once the level, you need to be very clear when the level is tested, considering what kind of support it will give. Highest importance to the high of the month or a low of the month, right? There will be a bounce back if it is price is coming from the top. There will, if the price is coming from the bottom, there will be a resistance, right? So it's a good opportunity. Indigo, look at Indigo, and Indigo cross below low of the month and last month VWAP, and easy trading, guys. So this, if you see this one, 4,500 PE would have given a good return here quickly if you see it in within 1 hour. Again, if you look at, again it's trying to come up, but here this level exactly pushed the price back. Okay, so we'll talk about Infi. For example, I have the week and the last week we have break, and then it came here. You see this one, last month we have actually acted as a support, but once it break, it goes down. When you buy a PE, when the price keep going down, you need to keep raising the level to level your stop loss. You bought it here. When it tested, you bring down your, if it hits the stop loss, that is okay. That's okay because there may be a possible bounce back. But once you see a breakdown, you again can enter with a stop loss of this, right? So this level is going to be the stop loss. When it break down, you bring the stop loss here. That's how it happens. And no one can actually predict, no one can help you to take an option, make one option like 100 points, 200 points. A level to level trading, you need to be kind of like attentive to keep raising the stop loss. That's how it is. It all depends on your appetite, right? So I buy an option here, I put my stop loss here. That's okay. Then you would have made good money here, right? But every small trader may not be able to do that. Let's be realistic, okay? So, for example, if you look at maybe you look at Sriram Finance, the price went upside daily level and VWAP, and then exactly took a reversal at high of the day, the next level, right? It came down all the way, and the last month VWAP had given a good support, and again it went all the way here, and then this acting as a continuous resistance, it came down. Okay. Mm, yeah, any stock you can choose, apply it with this indicator, look from an option point of view, see what happened here, right? Especially if I go down here, for me to take a trade, these green and yellow are the best opportunities. When I see price went upside here, I take a CE option, 2900 CE, and sit idle with a stop loss below this. And you raise the stop loss. I'm not saying no, but you look at the kind of a momentum. And when you are looking at 224 FNO stocks, you choose your 5-10 favorites, keep monitoring these. And if you are not able to monitor these, I had one scanner which will help you to, right? Let me bring it here. Okay. So this scanner definitely will help you. Okay. Let me play it for a minute and you will have a better idea. Okay. So replay, and I will play it somewhere here. So I don't have anything here indicating, and I keep playing till I get an, I'm just randomly I put these things. Okay. You see Lupin, right? This one close is already above current week high and close just crossed monthly high, and the price is 2388. I'm talking about Lupin, right? So you look at Lupin. In Jan 245. This is the one, right? 245. The price is already above weekly levels. This is the weekly level. So I don't need to worry about the weekly. The price crossed monthly high, right? It's 245. When I see an indication, I can come back and see the levels, wait for the retracement, and then take a decision whether to take a trade or not. Now let's look at the next one probably, right? So I keep playing this. I'm into the day is over. Now the next day, third, I see that there are two positive and one red. We'll quickly analyze this YFSS. The first candle actually break all these levels, right? But if I run this one to the next candle, YFSS actually turn out to be the red. The reason is it is actually immediate. This actually rejected the price, and this one break the level of monthly low. Okay, this is a monthly high, monthly low, and it's already above weekly low. This is a weekly low. This is a weekly high. So I'm just giving an. You don't need to go back to the chart. When when I see both, right? Especially if you see BF Invest, the close is less than weekly high. Close crossed a monthly high at this price. Then if I want to take a call, or if the price cross both monthly high, weekly high at the same time, then I would like to go back and take the option, right? And that's the best option, and you don't need to keep looking at each and every time, each and every chart, right? So that's the intention of this indicator. I'll just play how this gets in. Okay, so MCX is on the negative side. Okay, YFSS again still on the negative side. Actually you can see it here, YFSS. Okay, okay, you see this interesting one, right? This one crossed monthly high, weekly high at the same time, 998, right? Let me go back and show you this one, right? What time is this one now? If you look at this one, it's a 10:45. It's a 10:45. This one crossed both levels at this place. Okay, so because of that, it has given an indication, and the best option you take a CE here, which goes keep going up, right? So 20 points up from there. I think this is the market end yesterday. Okay, so you look at this. This gives an option to scan set your favorite stocks. For example, you can actually change to any other thing, right? I can put in a Wipro here, and I choose this Wipro, and it gets updated. Wipro, there is no indication. So you can scan certain number of stocks based on MWD Magic indicator where these levels are being crossed, where there is a good opportunity to take an option. Hope this gives some insight. And if you are looking at this MWD access indicator, please get in touch with me on WhatsApp 9494246220. Just help me with your trading username, and I'll enable the access. And hope this will help you to take a right trades. Yeah. Thank you very much. Please let me know in case if you had any questions.